17. Finally, it took now. I made a lot of changes. It's one of the best offensive line, probably the best. Yeah, if you think about it. Um, I mean, honestly, okay. So I'm gonna start. I'll start here with Martavis Bryant. Martavis Bryant, I got him a trade with Pittsburgh. Kyle, outside linebacker, and I got in the third also with Martavis Bryant. Um, Seth Roberts was a free agent signing. I got Eddie Lacy back. I traded for Charles Sims. Free agent signing. Rogers Henley. Free agent signing. Aaron Rakowski. That's nothing new. Uh, what's his name? Oh my gosh. Dante Adams. And Cordell Patterson. I got in free agency. We also signed Vernon Davis. We traded. We traded Richard Rodgers, like I said I was going to. We traded Richard Rodgers for Jack Conklin. I think. It was whatever team. I think. I forgot. I think it was Jack Conklin I traded him for, and I got like a couple picks. I got like a second and third round pick for Jack with Jack Conklin as well. Brian Sheriff, it was I was during the draft. I got him with the 13th pick. I traded the 13th pick to the Redskins for him. Um, Cooper was a free agent signing. Stork, free agent signing. Uh, Justin Pugh, I got from obviously the Giants. I traded Lane Taylor and a second round pick for him. Um, I don't know how to say that guy's name, but he's a free agent. And Dave Bautiari and Jason Springs. Okay, so defense. All right, here we go. So we got Hot Athletics, like always. Jarrett, don't remember his first name, but anyway, we got Clay Matthews. We got Reggie Ragland from the Buffalo Bills for Randall Cobb. Yes, and we got a first round pick and a second round pick as well, and we traded a third round pick with Randall Cobb as well, I think. So that'll help when Clay Matthews decides to retire. We'll have a very young and talented right outside linebacker. Middle linebacker is Michael Kendricks. We got him with the trade with the Eagles. I think it was 2/5 and a fourth round pick. That was about it. Nothing new there. And then left outside linebacker, Nick Perry. Franchise tagged him. And then we got Jalen Smith from the Cowboys. I'm pretty sure it was a third round pick. I'm not sure who else, but I'm not sure. Morgan Burnett. We decided to stick with Morgan Burnett. We did re-sign Micah Hyde, so I mean that's pretty good. Right there. We have Sam Shields, Demarius Randall is a second option. We have Malik Wilkerson. We got him. Oof, I forgot. Malik Wilkerson. Get him. Oh, we traded 2 first round picks and a second round pick for him. This guy got in the free agency. Yeah. Okay, who else? Mike. I think it's. I don't even remember. Collins, yes, free agency. Kyle Long. Kyle Long is a right end. Kenny Clark we had. That's the guy we got off the practice squad from. I'm not sure who. It was last season. And then Mike Daniels, and like I said, Chris Long. Specialists, there's really nothing here. We re-signed our punter. We got Cordell Red Patterson returning the punts and kicks, and Charles Sims will be our third down running back. We might possibly trade it to Lacey because Charles Sims is, I don't know, I just have a feeling about Charles Sims, I guess. Practice squad, I don't know if we have anybody on it. Oh, we do, okay. I didn't realize we did. But yeah, I really don't pay attention to this. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to go here. We're going to go to training. Let's see who's in our 3 training spots. Oh, we already did it. I forgot. But we're going to go right into this game with the Browns. It should be an easy game. I really don't know what our overall as a team is. It should be up. It should be up though, like way up. Oh, never mind. We only gained a 1 overall thing, but okay. Let's just get at it, I guess. Let's do it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. It's a fresh start throughout the league here in Week 1, as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Packers going up against the Browns. With that, let's call in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with this opening week matchup.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium.
Let's do it.
City aptly named after its
attack.
founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 17 NFL season. Packers and the Cleveland Browns.
So we have a new face.
Hi again, everyone, with Charles
wide
Davis.
receivers.
I'm Brandon Godden, and
have,
Charles, we look
moved
at
on
this
from
Browns ball club
from
an
the
early season tilt, and when
Randall
it's an
Cobb
early
and
season
Jordy
tilt,
Nelson era.
should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains
that era
haven't
is
really
done.
set in
We
yet,
are now on
and both
Martavis
teams
Bryant and
eyeing
Deontay Adams. This is should be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. That's coach right there. That's me. I really don't look like that though. Alrighty. Seriously, I'm in love with this offensive line. I think it's one of the best. Alright, we're gonna go right to Bryant. Right.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
I thought he caught that. Okay.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
I don't know who that guy is. That's why I went after him. I'm not sure. So we still got Shot Higgins. We got Seth Roberts. I thought he fit pretty good.
This one complete to Seth
He's only a 1-year deal, so I mean, it's 1 year, $3 million. Holding. Nice. Okay. Perfect. I'll accept.
Thought he may have gotten away with one there, but the ref caught him.
Let's do some running plays here. All right. But yeah, this offensive line is probably the best in the NFL.
Rodgers will handle A6.
Got that juke.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's the way to get things started the first time you touch the football on the road. And you have to believe all week long, all they've talked about is, okay, going into a hostile environment, we're the visiting team. How do we take control of this ball game early? That's one way right there. No fear, guys. And if they had any, it's probably gone after that run.
All right, do Higgins. Let's get Higgins
on
in the
first
game.
and 10, here's Rodgers.
Higgins, right here, buddy. Perfect. Look at that. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, perfect. Shot Higgins. I want this guy to be. I want him to be our next Jordy Nelson. He's very young. He's only a 64 overall, but I think he has a lot to bring to the table. I really do. So we're gonna work with him. Brendan Davis. Ooh. Are you for real? Brendan Davis showing off the moves. The veteran, though. Face mask. Alrighty, look at that. That was sick. That was sick. You see those moves? I'm in awe right now. That's pretty cool. Vernon Davis. Got that moves. Alright, Seth Roberts. Get open. No, Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams. You get touches. Good. Look at that. GBTD. Alright, there we go.
Devontae Adams, a 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Packers have taken the early lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly
Rodgers,
right.
he's
That
not going to throw
timed up
24
so
picks.
well. The route,
That
the
was
throw,
honestly my fault. I
touchdown.
was always going for the Hail Marys, but this year, I don't know if he really threw 24 picks, but it was honestly close to that.
Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra
And yes,
point.
Blair Walsh is back with the pack.
And it's
At least
good to
Mason
make it
Crosby.
7-0
I really
Packers.
believe in Blair Walsh. I really do. I'm going to give him all the time he needs. And he's doing pretty well. I mean, he really is.
And so we have the touchdown now. Here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Ripkowski.
And he'll take it back to
Defense.
about the 19-yard line.
I can't wait to see this.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And for this young
Asher
rookie
Vickers.
making
Oh,
his first
that's
NFL start,
I
a
see.
moment he's been waiting for since draft day.
I looked at him in the drafts, but I'm like, nah, I got Rodgers. DB Sting. No. If they're running it, then yeah, go ahead. I'm here.
Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell. No gain on the play there, second down. And trying to give a lift to this offense today will be the Duke, the former Cane, Duke Johnson.
Comes from a great tradition of runners at Miami of Florida. He's one of the best ones we've seen in recent years.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool
Offense
new
still
feature
needing
this year.
10 yards, second down.
And we did sign Adam Jones. I don't know if I read that, but got to get some veteran talent in there. I said, why not?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
Pryor has it complete. That
Terrell
catch
Pryor,
good
huh?
for 5. It's third down.
Let's see the Packers. We'll get a better look now, hopefully. GB, baby.
And a peek at the
Kenny
defense
Clark,
for
Lam
the Packers.
Hawkinson, Mike Daniels.
Michael
That's
Kendrick is
sick.
an inside linebacker
That
who
is
can roam
dangerous.
sideline
Right
to
here, too.
sideline and make
Perry,
plays.
Margulies. Dang. You got your safety. We got Vontae Adams. I don't think. Oh, jeez, I missed out on the cornerbacks. I must have.
So third and medium here, 3rd and 5.
Vontae Adams, Devontae? I forgot his name.
He'll drop the throw. Screen play, Johnson.
Get him.
And he'll maybe get
but
back
anyway,
to the line of scrimmage,
Vontae
but no
Davis.
more
Oh
than
my
that.
gosh,
Good
I'm sorry.
contain, no
Devontae
gain on
Adams
the
is a wide
screen, and
receiver.
it'll bring
Okay.
up fourth
I'm
down.
back.
Now on fourth down, here's Drew Butler in punt formation.
Vontae Davis.
So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on third down.
And ordinarily on third down,
And
that's
they
when
punch
you
it
want
out
to
of
bring
bounds.
pressure.
But we got
You
hit
get
for
all
Quentin
your guys
Rollins
who
and
want to get up to the quarterback.
Damaris Red.
But how about the patience they showed? Read the play,
Quentin
snuffed
Rollins
it out, and made a nice stop.
So now it's the
Marius
Packers'
Gunner,
turn
I
to go
think,
on offense
and
for the
a
first
third-round
time.
pick.
They'll be led
Third or
out
second,
by
it
the
was something
former
like that.
Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
We're
I remember
gonna
meeting
have
him
a
when he
better.
was playing at Cal, and I remember walking away thinking,
Better year with
instead of
Rodgers.
having Rodgers stitched on the back of his jersey, it should just say confidence, because that's how he felt about his own abilities and his ability to elevate a team.
On first down, Rodgers out to the flat for Lacey. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense?
Go.
You're
He's
exactly
gone.
right. It's
He's
a
gone.
tough task to match up to him.
Oh, come on, Lacey. What are you doing, bro? Come on, let's go, man. What you be doing? Oh, so close. Did we sneak in there?
Run there for the former second-round pick, Eddie Lacy.
He's a big back, and he runs with some power and definitely with some physicality. And enough
All right,
of those
Seth
types
Roberts,
of runs,
get ready.
as they
Oh,
accumulate, they turn into bigger runs later.
We go
Because after
Lacey.
a while,
Let's get some running
guys
plays
don't
in
want to
here.
deal with him.
And here we go on first and goal.
What was-
Now Lacy. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
How about the defense not hanging their heads from the previous play where they were beat for a big run? Came back on the very next.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football.
All right,
and they'll
Martavis
come
Bryant.
up looking to keep. Now Rodgers throwing on second down.
Oh, okay.
Just
That was
inside
not.
the 10. And they'll be
That
driven
wasn't
back
the
here,
best.
losing yardage to the 9. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That
Vernon
was an
Davis, get
excellent
open.
read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
You're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him. They tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage. A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
On now is Blair Walsh as he'll
Come on,
try
Blair.
a field goal here. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
You got it.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So 3 points is the outcome, but probably not what they're looking for given the drive that they were on.
Yeah, things were looking good. You had it first and goal, but then the offense sputters a bit, and they're forced to settle for a field goal.
Following the made field goal,
That's perfect.
Lutz to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah.
And
Take
no
it,
run
take
back
it,
here.
boy.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because
Whoops.
the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Get him. Oh, fumble.
Here he lost the football. And the pack that he will bring this one back.
Daniels. Mike Daniels. That's like the B.J. Raji
So
play.
this defense clicking.
Only Packer fan will remember that.
Week 1, the return for a
Sack,
touchdown.
fumble.
The organization made a concerted effort in the
Mike
offseason
Daniels
to
picking it up
improve
for the
this
TD.
defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point try
pretty
now
sweet.
for Walsh.
That's not going to make it.
Oh, this is blocked.
Yup.
It's picked up a live ball here, remember. But he will not be able to bring
course,
this
Blair
one back
Walsh.
in the extra point attempt. Unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field.
They can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
And the Browns getting set to go.
I almost jumped.
They begin with a run by Crowell.
Ah, you
Only
went going
a
nowhere,
couple
boy.
there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. Mike Daniels makes the tackle.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
On second down, here's Crowell.
Dang, this defense.
And he's going
Oh, I
to
love
lose
it.
yardage and be backed up to the
Love this defense.
25. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
When you think of Mike Daniels, you think of strength. Hard to knock off the
Come on, Clay.
football, but surprising
Oh,
quickness
I thought
and
it jumped.
ability to move and evade people. How about that play there?
You're going
He
nowhere,
can
boy.
squat 600 pounds, so that's how he caught people's attention coming into the league, and he caught our attention right there.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to
Jackson.
execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't
All right,
let them
Cordell
get
Patterson,
there.
what you got?
And they rallied
Come
and
on.
made the
Don't even
tackle.
kick it out of bounds. Just kick it to me. Come on.
He gets this one away,
All right.
and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded just inside the 20. Oh, a little 360. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
What are you doing, Lacey? See, that's why I don't like Eddie Lacy, because he doesn't have that. He just doesn't have that build-up speed.
That's going to help him in contract time.
We're gonna take a shot downfield. Why
I don't know
not?
if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. A dump off to Lacy.
Eddie Lacy, that power back. He's powerful, but he doesn't got that breakout speed.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
What you got?
If he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive
safety,
end
all
dropping
safety.
out of zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
What are you doing, Rodgers?
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The defense
that
rising to the
sucks.
challenge and setting him back on the sack. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it
Devontae
wasn't a
Adams,
linebacker?
get open.
It wasn't a
Get
defensive
open.
end?
It was
Get
somebody
open,
like
boy.
you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure. Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance
Adams,
there,
I need
Yeah,
you.
he did. Couldn't
You're like the
connect.
only guy
As you
that'll be
alluded to,
open.
does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Surveying the field.
Oh, wow.
And Adams
Okay.
has it complete. And he'll be
I think he was
taken
gonna
down,
get that.
but not before getting this inside the 30.
There will always be a place for methodically
But
marching
okay, so
the ball
far so good.
downfield.
So far so good.
But when you can pick it up in big chunks and
Safety
strike
was a
like
little
that, have explosive plays,
Confused on that.
that's often the
That's
difference
okay,
in winning
though.
and
It's
losing.
okay.
Those types of plays that can knock a
Alright,
defense
Seth
off
Roberts.
balance,
Let's get you in
that'll
the
drive
slot
the team
there.
towards a
Okay.
victory.
Get open, boy. Get open.
First and 10. Here's Rodgers.
Alright, Eddie Lacy.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Okay, that works, I guess.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one
Let's
good
go.
for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Intercept.
A 50-50
Oh, my
ball.
God.
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover.
That's the guy I wanted to
as
draft.
these
The
guys
cornerback,
will get
that's
the
the guy I
football
wanted to
back.
draft.
Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive
Exactly.
back? Plays like that, the rookie gets his first interception.
You have to
That's
have guys
wild.
who can limit the other team's
Yeah, two
number of
first-round
plays
picks, I
run
remember that, yeah.
and possessions. And no
Oh,
better
look at
way
that.
than an interception.
Michael
And what a
Kendricks.
great way to break into the league.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second
Rodgers.
down.
When you're putting together a
Tavis
formula
Bryant.
for winning
Come on, I
defense,
thought you
it's
were smarter
exactly
than
what
that.
we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offensive backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report.
All right, see ya.
I'm
I
Larry
think
Ridley.
they punted.
Let's
They
take a look
kicked off
back
to
at
me.
the first half. The Browns are behind.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter
He
number
might
3.
take that out. I think he will.
That's fielded
No, he
in
won't.
the end zone. And he'll elect
I
not
lied.
to return this one, so they'll bring it out to
Let's
the
get a-
25
let's get a pick
on
six
the
from this
touchback.
rookie.
Here's the Browns offense
already has
now
a,
getting set to start
a
off
fumble.
this third
Return
quarter.
for a
They come out
touchdown,
here
so I
with
mean,
a
I don't know what-
0 on the
what worse you could
scoreboard.
do.
What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we
what are you
often
doing,
have the
Kenny
feeling
Clark?
that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Oh, what are you
We'll
doing?
find out pretty quickly here.
What's
if they
happening?
thought they had something going, but
was
they just
trying
need
to
do a
tackle
little
him.
bit better or not.
We'll find out. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan. Been working on it all week.
Gosh.
Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game. Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Back to throw. Looking deep downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call or get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Oh, nice move.
All right, so I'm
wasn't
gonna.
too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory.
Let you guys watch the game. I'm not gonna talk anymore, so I'll talk to you guys after the game. All right, see you guys.
For their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Eluding the pressure right. And Davis has it over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 on that one. And it'll give the Packers a first down.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And Ty Montgomery has it complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Off the play fake to Lacy. Here's Rodgers. Out to his left. Out left side here to Bryant. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They'll come out in the pistol. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. On first down, Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Vernon Davis, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But you identified an open target and put it right on him.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away. When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup. A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You have the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. You got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. And, of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before he lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Michael Kendricks in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Drew Butler now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Davis with it left side. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go play action here on 1st down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now Rodgers. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you hear that? Do you hear that?
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
Going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
5 plays there on that drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
They'll look to throw here. He's got time. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman. And now it's 4th down. Here's Drew Butler now. He's been terrific so far.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 11. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
After reviewing the play, the rule on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen, because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over. I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends, because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers looking to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers finding time. He's going to air one out. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
All right, week one in the books. It's just week one, Charles, but to start off the season this way, great confidence builder.
Fantastic confidence builder, and every team we ever talk to always talks about winning on opening weekend, being 1-0, and setting the pace. The team that we saw win today did exactly that.
So for Green Bay, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Packers going up against the Falcons. With kickoff straight ahead, let's check in with the two men who will be calling tonight's game as we...
Reset. Easy. Check.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. Touchdown, Packers. Vernon Davis, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Just how they wanted to start this one, in the end zone on their first possession.
And that just happened. How about that play right there? As you said, opening possession, setting the tone for everything. And I'm going to look forward a little bit now because everyone should be celebrating his catch in the end zone. The tight end gets a little bit of love. But if you're a receiver on the team, you should be thinking to yourself, boy, oh boy, things are going to open up the rest of the game if they have to focus on him as well.
Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point.
Saw the end of that game. Here we are against the Falcons. I totally forgot I was
make it 7-0
live streaming, but probably nobody's watching, so that's okay. But yeah, we just got a pretty decent
quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
I've been thinking about, I don't know how much longer I can think about this, but I've been thinking about life after Aaron Rodgers. Is it really going to be Brett Hundley, or do I want to go out and get a quarterback that is always
dominant, to the 22-yard line?
Elite in a way, like
so
Rodgers.
Here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time.
In a way, like
they'll be led out by the man taking number 3 overall back in 2008. It's their now veteran quarterback, Matt Ryan.
And at times, it's hard for me to believe I'm saying veteran Matt Ryan. Still remember him coming out of Boston College, full of enthusiasm, mastered their 2-minute drill in his first OTA. What a player.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae
It looks like he was meant to be.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Depends if they're like losing record or
and a
winning
man,
record.
as we look at the starters now, a man who really has earned us talking about him in the booth, Julio Jones.
He's a 1,000-yard receiver each and every year. So sleek, so wonderful. I call him Secretariat.
Yeah. So I guess we'll have to wait. Depends on, like I said, I've had Rodgers retire when he was 32
12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look.
So, either or,
now
whatever works.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah,
the Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver.
Yeah, I guess
and
it's
fourth down. So on
33
fourth down, the Falcons will call on Matt Bosher to punt it away.
Seattle killed Washington. I never really thought about trading Rodgers unless I knew I was going to get, honestly get...
That's taken on the 25.
Whoosh.
Get it. Go. Oh, nothing.
21 yards.
Unless I knew I could go get it.
And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
So pinpoint, so accurate. Sometimes we forget just how good he is. We start to take him for granted because he always places the ball exactly where it needs to be for his receivers.
Giving the job, honestly, to
dump off to Lacey.
Charles Sims.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
And I feel like he could
5 yards
excel
on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
How about that? Eddie Lacy for Andrew Luck? And 2 first-round pick, I wonder.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Out to the flat for Lacey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I'm going to look into that.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They'll run for the first time with Lacey.
The other reason why I like Charles Sims, he has that.
Sometimes as a defense, when you're defending the pass, play after play, you get tired chasing the quarterback, especially the defensive lineman. So when they actually run the football, it's almost a relief.
Defense taking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. They'll run here with Sims. Oh, spinning away.
Go, Charles Sims.
Have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there.
I would honestly rather
have
have Charles Sims on my team than
and the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
A battering ram. But I'm more of the speed. I didn't see speed like that. It was pretty sick. That was pretty sick.
Touchdown, Green
the weight in real life, obviously, has been a problem for
his first touchdown of the new season.
I still think it is.
And the Packers
really
add
honestly doesn't
6
feel
to their
like
lead.
And
there you go, nothing really too complex.
At all,
Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking.
So far, he's out for the season now. I mean, he got injured. You know what? I guess that's just
now for the
another discussion for another day. In real life, what I would like to know, that he's going to miss it. No, he's not. I would like to see the Packers do something different with their offense and defense. Packers are more of the, bigger, bulkier.
Drive that time
not the
of 6
muscular,
plays, and it's finished
like a Chandler
by a
Jones. The
touchdown
Packers
run
aren't
coming
like that,
from
like
Eddie
at
Lacy.
defensive end. They're more of a like a Mike Daniels, really big, a little heavier, but still got muscle kind of guy. I mean, pick your team. I don't know if the what's their names? Baltimore Ravens. I don't know.
So we have the touchdown now. Here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away.
That's where I'm kind of getting.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
I'm not going to even say because I would sound like a fool, but it'd be cool to see the Packers go 10-6 and have the run like they did.
So we played one quarter here on a Monday night. 14-0 is our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out.
Depending on where the record goes.
On second down, here's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Daniels able to drop him for a loss of 4. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders
Are you
team.
for real?
Hall of Famer at one corner
Jones.
and a deep...
Julio Jones all alone. Touch. Julio Jones. His second touchdown on the season, and the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took us less time than that to get the top speed and complete that play.
The reason of this, these videos
On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson.
I'm not going to say rebuild. It's more like restock.
Here, he'll be stopped just shy of the 25
because we honestly we haven't drafted one person at all. It's all free agents. Not even half the team is free agents. We really didn't sign
they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. So they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch.
Vernon Davis
which team has the advantage. Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure's always the first way to
Who is that?
Oh, nice. Inside the 30. That one goes for 34 yards. And that leads to a Green Bay first. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how insane was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
I ended that. I'm going for a different look. I'm going for a younger look.
Second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Offensive line is
that throw
in their
good
20s.
for only a couple. It brings
Probably
up
the
third
most
down.
player on our team
When
is
you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the
Chris
danger
Long.
zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his
That's why I
primary
went out and
target.
got Jalen.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Calling the blank on
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta.
It's Martavis
Right
Bryant.
after this
It's Martavis
timeout.
Bryant. It's his team. He's the next,
On first down,
still
Rodgers
sharp.
can't find anyone open.
Just like
and
that.
they will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Martavis Bryant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers add on to their lead.
I like
As a
how
former
I
DB, you might not like to
gave
see that
Blair
from the
Walsh a
wide
chance
receiver's
tonight. I put him
perspective.
through the
Those are the
practice
plays they dream
or
of.
whatever you call that
Correct
for the
on
rookies,
both
but I
counts.
put him in that.
All right, because
really
once he
well.
took off, I mean, let's
I don't
face
think
it,
he missed a
that should
field
have been
goal
done
at
in
all
Big
last
Sky
year.
Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
We did have Mason Crosby, but when I
After the touchdown,
when I
Lutz to
manually
kick it
kicked, I
off.
brought in motion. He was solid the whole time. So
That'll be taken in
and
the
he's
end
younger.
zone.
I mean, he's younger. And what is going on? It's not what I wanted.
And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
And here now
pretty
come
sweet
the
to see Des Bryant as a
Falcons.
Falcon.
Last time they were out,
be
they
honest.
scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
Jones trade.
But it's okay in
That'd be
terms of
sick.
mindset. Because they scored the last
What are
time,
you doing?
they're not quite as
What is my
worried about
defense
being
doing?
down
They're
on the
just standing
scoreboard
around.
because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll lead here to a third down. Still in search of the first down after that last completion.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Now Ryan.
Perfect.
He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tammy, there. And it's fourth down. So with fourth down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit.
I did it
right
once,
hash mark
but
of
that's about it.
42-yard
That's like the
attempt.
first time I played
I'm
this
not
game.
sure we could spot any
I haven't
tendency
done
here
since.
on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was
I
available.
turned too
They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker.
This is
Right
their new
when it
stadium.
leaves
This
your
is their
foot,
new stadium.
you know it's good.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I just
a golfer
realized
that
we're
picks up his
playing
tee after a
in their
nice
new stadium.
drive without even watching it land.
Solid
Oh,
analogy.
what's going
I
on?
like it.
That's not what I
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
It's pretty sweet. Mercedes-Benz? No, that's
the
not it.
Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Am I mistaken, or is that the same?
To try and add to your lead, but a mistake there.
Well, I was supposed to dive there. That was not supposed to
I
happen.
say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
It'll go as a
Is that
gain of
Martavis Bryant?
12.
Martavis Bryant, we're going to
And
house,
it'll
boy.
be a Green Bay
We're
first
going to house, bro.
down. And now
Yeah, I
it
don't
looks
think
like
that free
they're going to
safety's
be in
going
a
to go over
hurry
there. He
up.
might. Depends on
Now
where.
Rodgers. He's got
He is
time
going to
in
beat
the
him over there.
pocket.
But
He's gonna
Martavis
wind up
Bryant
there
with
and
the
out.
height
And this
is going to catch that ball.
Now
We are out
whistles
by the
come
1
in.
yard
We're going to
line.
get a timeout here by
This
the
is why I
offense.
traded for Martavis Bryant.
It's just their
He's got
first, so
the
they'll have
hops,
2
he's got the
remaining
height,
here
he's got
before
the
we get to
hands, he
halftime.
is young, and he is ready to rock and roll. And so is Devontae Adams with this touchdown. Maybe not, maybe well, hey, it's still going to be a touchdown.
And the Falcons grab it.
Dick
He's at the
Beasley is going to
50,
take it back
30,
all the way.
past the 20.
That is
And
embarrassing,
this is gonna be
but
brought
that was
back. It's a
crazy.
scoop and
Good job,
score
Dick
for the
Beasley. I'm giving
Falcon
props for that.
TD. They give some
That was pretty
kudos to the
sick.
defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give
I needed
kudos
that.
to the
I needed
defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense
they're
there,
not,
right?
they're not giving up on this.
Do I ever?
I got myself an opponent.
And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
That was pretty sick.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble
All
return.
right, got 12 seconds left. Let's do it.
Now it's
Go.
Patterson.
Oh, I thought I had that
And he'll
corner. I
take it
really
past
did.
the 25
That's holding
and
on the
up to the
defense.
28-yard
On the
line.
kicking team, it should be.
Illegal blocking the ball. Return team.
Receiving? What? Jalen Smith, what are you doing, boy?
Automatic first down.
Nope, can't do it. We'll get Charles Sims in here. Charles Sims, we're going to do a halfback stretch. How about that? Seems like a good idea. It might not. I don't know. Depends. Depends on what we do. HP power. Yeah, we're going to try and score a touchdown on a running play. That's rare in Madden.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Did not work out so well.
At the 25-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
First
Come
play of
on,
the
we ain't
drive.
giving
Let's
up
give
yet.
credit all around. Excellent
Got my
blocking.
arms, man.
But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they line up now for
Let's
what
get
will
downfield.
likely
Come on.
be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Surveying the field.
That's
He's going to
intercepted.
loft one deep left side
No,
here.
we're not. That's
And
fine.
incomplete on
Coming
the
out of
deep
that.
ball. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters
This
to go.
is the
We'll
pretty
take a
intense game. See
timeout.
if I can make
We'll
it.
be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's
nope.
on EA
Not even close.
Sports. It's in the game.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA halftime report.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Ooh, juke move.
And last year that would have been a net gain
That
of
was
5
sick.
on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been
Cordell
if he had taken a knee.
Patterson
And that's
breaking
at the
some
25.
ankles on the field.
And heading back out there now,
That was
the
pretty sick.
Falcons
I'm not gonna
defense
lie.
here. They
Yeah,
are
we're gonna
down
leave
the
him in. We're gonna
scoreboard
leave
as we
Charles
begin the
Sims in this
second
game.
half and
Right.
looking to avoid a bigger
We're going to go
deficit.
to Brian. You're surprising.
And I
Surprise.
can just hear
Surprise
the
having that
coaches
first.
now. I can hear the head coach.
Boom.
Guys,
That's a bomb. That's a bomb. That is a bomb, and that's my ball. That is why I'm
It's
serious
a big play
about
there for
Martavis
Green
Bryant.
Bay.
Got a problem off the
63
field.
yards.
He does.
And I
Everybody
guess,
has
Charles,
problems.
sometimes when you have a receiver
perfect,
well over
but
6 foot, you do that. Just put it
Martavis
up there,
Bryant
let him grab it, and
really
he did.
dang
and
near
it
close
certainly
to perfect
appears
in
like
this
a
game. And
50-50
that's a
ball.
touchdown
We always talk about
for
And he's gonna
Charles.
take it in.
Eddie Lacy, you're gone.
Touchdown, Packers.
That juke move was pretty sick.
His second touchdown on the season. And the
I am
Packers
kidding.
add 6 to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
I thought that was picked. I thought that was picked.
The collision there jarred the ball.
I thought I had that.
Second down.
I really did.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Here's Ryan to throw. And Tammy with it over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's third down. So similar to last week, same story here. The number's not good again. And, you know, occasionally I'm watching him on these routes. They've got one, sometimes two guys just draped all over.
I think they've got to figure out a way to get him a little bit of distance.
But
you know, get him
we're
some
gonna
space.
not get him.
As a
And
space
he's gonna
player,
kick us to next
he's as
week.
agile as your normal slot
That
back
was
or your
pretty sick.
running back. Just
I
get
gotta
him
give
out
props
there.
to
Give him a
Dan.
chance to run some
3 minutes for
one-on-one
that.
routes. He's really just a wide receiver playing tight end. Give him that opportunity. He hasn't been able to get that
My
done
boy
in the last 2
Coughlin
weeks.
see something here. You see something here.
This is
See
Freeman
something.
on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
3 rushes and negative
We
5
just saw another
yards.
example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
17 yards on the pickup there and also a first down. Fresh set of downs here. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Defensive tackle. We got all guys that were rookies last year or the year before.
On 2nd down, Ryan.
They're doing okay. Oh, fumble. That's mine. That's a touchdown. Sammy Shields. Let's take it. Let's oh no. No. I got a little cocky there. I got a little cocky there.
First and goal right at about the 6-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out they scored a touchdown.
Montgomery's going to get us that touchdown. Montgomery's going to get us that fumble. Nothing. It was in his lap.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
And it's for 6 points.
Charles Sims, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And his guys capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. And his kick is good.
The best at it. The best at it. I'll give you that.
And so we have the touchdown now. Here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what we're frustrated. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. On second down, here's Ryan. And he will find his man on the end route.
Where are my quarterbacks?
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So this brings up a 2nd and 2.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Come on. Okay, Matthews, do something. Do something, Matthews. Come on. Hey, why wasn't that? That's his cousin, isn't it?
And he's got it complete. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Again, Ryan.
Beating him every time. Look at that.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
Certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed.
Oh, I hate that so much. 3rd and 3, and like you're so...
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
No doubt, no doubt.
And a neutral zone infraction on the defense.
The defense thought they had the timing count on the quarterback's cadence, but they jumped too soon.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Okay, Nick Perry. I need you. Oh, my God.
To throw again is Ryan. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And Freeman lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Ryan will throw again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
I have to say that was a surprise call on 3rd and inches. I thought they'd try and run the football there, but you got to believe they thought they'd surprise the defense and pick up something downfield, but that one goes incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run it. Freeman. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. Ryan. Incomplete on the right side. It's Tammy. And down inside the 15 he goes. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Ryan. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's brought down. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
That was a touchdown. I guess not.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Dropped.
Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of every field that brings up 3rd down. Have 6 here.
Okay,
It's
what's
third
happening?
and 3rd and goal. Ryan. He's got time.
Oh,
he
dropped it.
Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He dropped it. Alright, what are we going to do here, huh? What are you going to do? Huh? Stop him. We're going to stop him.
They'll run it with Coleman.
Yes! Stop him.
Away on
Down.
4th and goal.
Finally, after
and that'll be just
100
about
plays.
all she
Jeez,
wrote
that
for
took
this
forever.
one. So they tried to go for it for
Literally
pride,
took
but
forever.
it really wouldn't have mattered. This one,
Not
it
even
was
gonna
already
lie.
determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Alright, now we're stuck. We're in a little bit of a pickle.
And Green
We're in a
Bay
little bit
getting
of a
ready to
pickle.
go as
We're
they take the field.
really far
They come
in
into
our-
enemy territory.
really
I don't care
far
what
in
the
our-
matchup is in the National Football
Alright,
League.
zone.
You're up like this
Gotta get out of
late in
here.
the game on the
Oh,
road.
barely.
This feels pretty good.
Barely. Stay
It
on.
feels
Stay on.
fantastic.
Okay.
Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our
That's safety.
house and pushes us around.
Just
They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final
Charles Sims,
stages
like
of
you're
this
my-
one.
my boy
Offense
Blue.
trying to avoid
My boy
stalling
Blue,
out, facing a 3rd and 10.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this
Davis,
game, but
you're
what
my
a nice
boy.
play by the defense.
Vernon
Stepping
Davis
up on that
is
one,
literally
maybe
my
they'll
boy
get
Blue.
things going in their direction after a play like that.
And he'll
Oh, I thought
finally
he
be
was
taken
down.
out of
I thought he
bounds
was
just
down.
past the 40.
That
A
might be
big
his
play
tail.
there on the catch and run.
That guy's still alive.
57 yards.
Honestly.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference
Bryant.
between winning and losing
Touchdown.
and changing field
Touchdown.
position.
Finding time.
It's a touchdown for
He's
Davis
gonna
Bryant.
look deep down the field, and that is incomplete.
No, it's not.
Down to 15 seconds now.
That is not incomplete. Liar. Was that incomplete, Rocket? I don't think it was. Watch. Look. Was that incomplete? Okay, let's see. Well, one. Oh, really? Couldn't get your little tippy toes in there?
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
I need you again. Need you downfield. Do it.
Bryant, the lone receiver left. Now it's
I have
Rodgers.
so much time
He's got time in the
with this.
pocket.
That's
He's
intercepted.
going to let it go again.
Oh,
and
it's not.
not
Okay.
only no.
Intercepted. James
Experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took
wide
a
open,
shot.
and I'm
Now
sacked.
he's going to win it. And in this case,
Davis
they
Bryant
managed
was
to get
literally
it
wide
done.
open.
Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And it's 4th down.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win.
Tight
And
end
the name of
attack.
the game for the defense is pressure on the
Davis
quarterback.
Bryant, be open.
But
Just
pressure on the
be
quarterback with contact,
pretend we're down.
that's how you end up
And
winning
this
it.
is the game-winning touchdown.
Rodgers to throw for
Nope.
on 4th. He completes it to
Oh,
Bryant.
okay. Dude, that's a touchdown. Holy crap. What if that? That was
That
would have been sick if that was
the
real.
game's final
That would have
play,
been cool,
so
man.
it
That would
doesn't
have been
affect
cool.
the outcome. A little whipped cream on top of their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say,
That would have been,
that's a little
honestly,
lagniappe, a little
one of the
extra
best plays
on
of
top.
Madden.
They were still throwing with a comfortable
Watch this.
lead here
Watch him
late,
just
and
fight
now
off the
that lead
defenders.
even more
For real.
comfortable.
There's one.
And your first
Carter
thought
Allen, do
is
nothing.
there bad blood
whatever
that
your
went
name is,
into
you're
this
nothing.
one ahead
Neil,
of
you're
time
nothing.
that maybe they're seeking
That's
some
a touchdown
revenge
for
or
Davis Bryant.
they just don't like them? But the other thing that always
Perfect.
hits me is,
better get that knee in.
are they worried about
Okay, I was gonna
playoff
say.
positioning? Right? Are they worried
no,
about,
no,
do you need enough
that's
points in
perfect.
case there's a
Perfect.
tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point.
Boom.
It's up and
Blair
good,
Smith.
and they add one more
Blair
to what
Walsh
will
is
wind up a
back.
fairly lopsided victory. So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their
Rodgers.
final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their
It's okay.
teams that's
Fine,
what I
Rocky, you're
want
okay.
all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, They're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
That's it for tonight.
So for the Packers,
gonna get off. But anyways, that was still a really good game.
And they'll return home next week to take on the New
Orleans Saints. It was fun to play. Oh, they scored 70 points in just the second quarter. Okay.
They'll fall to 1-1.
But yeah,
and they'll
pretty
try
fun.
and turn things around next
so far,
week
so good.
as they
Packers
have
are
a
doing
date
well.
at Soldier Field with the
that
Chicago
offensive line,
Bears.
though, literally, I have all the time in the world. That's what I've wanted. That was one of the best. That's probably the best play of the night. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. All right. Well, that's it. Let's just get to right here. And all right. Well, that's it for tonight. So I'll probably be back on tomorrow. Nobody's probably watching me, but anyways, peace.